guys, Raquel. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. This episode really hurt my heart, and I was thinking about going, but I am so glad that I could not go. Although, it was a fire show. I ain't gonna front, it was a fire show. The starting point, though, and that is because Logan Paul opened up the show talking a lot of whoopla, okay? A lot of whoopla, and you know what? I don't care for the persona of Logan Paul, you know, the things he put out at all, for real. But I'm going to say this. As a wrestler, and the fact that I like wrestling, I try to give this man a chance. I genuinely try to give him a chance, you know, but he just doesn't do anything for me. And I don't know if it's just due to the fact that he's inexperienced, which, you know, time will tell. Like, time is what is important. He needs to put more time in. So, when Punk came out, levels above, you could tell the difference between skill and experience. I really hope maybe he takes some promo classes, but he didn't do it for me at all. He didn't do it for me, and CM Punk did exactly what he needed to do. The things that CM Punk didn't even go crazy like he usually does. And I feel as though CM Punk was trying to kind of guide him through it in a certain type of way, opening space for him to, you know, go in if he really needed to. That just didn't happen. That didn't happen. And I hope that the crowd always boos Logan Paul or stays silent when Logan Paul comes out. If I'm keeping a buck, that's how I feel. Like, this Elimination Chamber, he need to be the first one pinned and first one out. I don't want to see nothing about any like them putting in clues that maybe Cena and him gonna have a match at Mania. I don't even want that match. I don't want that match. So don't even do that. To be honest, he could skip Mania this year, for real. I don't think anybody will be hurting. But, you know, I do understand the fact why he's there and the numbers he brings. But this is WWE. Different levels. And I thought that Seth Rollins was going to be in this segment, but it was fine he wasn't. Because he was in a different one that really fit. And I was glad it finally happened. Now, the first match was Penta versus Pete Dunne versus Luke Kaiser. This was a match that I've been excited for because they've been building this up. I like the match. I feel as though that they have good chemistry together. Although, like, this is a strange group of men, in my opinion. Like, pretty random for them to have beef, but it's fitting. I do think that's move sacrifice Penta be doing, that look like it hurt. That look like it hurt so bad. It looks like it hurt so bad. I do think, like, in the match, Pete Dunne and Luke Kaiser could have worked together or something. Like, the fact that they kind of have a common enemy with Penta, yet they're not trying to, you know, be on the same side or cool about it, just highlights their arrogance and their stubbornness. Which I gladly see. I love to see those type of characteristics in my wrestlers, you know. And right time, right place, Kaiser came in with the pin. He pinned Pete Dunne, which that just might mean we have a match between Pete Dunne and Luke Kaiser. But I love a good triple threat. I love a good win for Kaiser, because I'm telling you right now, there is something that's in Kaiser, and I just can't wait to see his time. I can't wait for him to get his time. And I'm gonna say this. We need to have, like, a storyline to put Penta in, because we can't just keep doing the same thing. I'm just saying, we need to put him in a storyline sooner rather than later, guys. Please and thank you. Now, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley had a little moment in the stands, which, I guess, you know what I'm saying. I don't know why they did that, but it's fine with me. I'm excited for that match, and I hope it's everything and there's no interruptions or nothing like that. I don't see any way anybody could interfere in this match because it's a match that nobody really has any stakes in. Like, no matter, even the person that wins Elimination Chamber, they have already a match for Rhea. They don't need to interfere, or they already have a match with the champion. They don't need to interfere. They need to let this match happen. I saw a lot of people talk about if somebody interrupts and the match doesn't go through, they think that a triple threat should be at Mania, and I would have to say a hard no. Hard no. I love, now, do not get me wrong, the idea of seeing Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus another person like Liv Morgan, that would be a great match. It would be a great match for any time other than Mania, other than the person who wins Elimination Chamber. I doubt they will want to have a triple threat match. Like, everybody, all the Royal Rumble winners, they already picked their winner. I mean, they already picked their champion. So the only one that's open is from the Elimination Chamber. So in what world would somebody want to be like, oh, I won the Elimination Chamber. I qualified for Elimination Chamber, and I won the Elimination Chamber. So I'm going to go after this champion, and I'm going to allow somebody who didn't qualify be in my main event or be in my championship match at Mania. Makes zero sense to me. There's, like, no way they could pull that one off to where I'd feel it, because if that's the case, that's what every person needs to do. Just interrupt a match between somebody and the champion so you can get a match at Mania. Like, I just don't see that being a great way to, I don't see a great way to do it at all. You know, make things simple. You don't need to overcomplicate anything. And I feel the fantasy booking. I understand it. You know, you want to see certain matches, but not at WrestleMania. We ain't gotta get creative like that for our championship matches at Mania. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's as simple as an Elimination Chamber winner, or sometimes it's as simple as a Royal Rumble winner, and that is okay. It's nothing wrong with that. The New Day versus LWO. I'll be honest. I love the New Day. You know what I'm saying? This whole heel turn of theirs, I was seated, especially because of the way they turned on Big E. I thought this was be a new thing, and y'all know, if you guys were here for before they betrayed Big E, I was saying they need to have something shake up and have a heel turn. So I've been wanting this. Now it just doesn't feel right. They are going against the LWO, beefing with the LWO, but it's not intriguing. And there's nothing that New Day is, you know, they're not getting anything from this. You see Dragon Lee and the rest of the LWO, they're getting that, you know, they're getting the showtime, they're going to be able to TV, and that is cool. I like it because they know how to wrestle and they go well in the ring. And the New Day versus LWO, it was a good match, but I just not feeling it. And the fact that they decided to beef with a 4-man group, makes zero sense to me. There's only 2 of them. So in the long run, like, that, they need to figure something up. Gunther, he's trying to send a message to Jey Uso, so he decided, you know, he's going to give somebody a chance to be, to go against him in the ring. And as Adam Pearce, you know, I understand, you know, get your World Heavyweight Champion in action, as things should be, and I appreciate it. But he picked Tozawa. No shade to Tozawa, because he know how to go in the ring, and he was able to kind of keep up with Gunther for a little bit of the part of the match. But it's Gunther, so we all know how that ended. But I do appreciate Gunther giving him his respect and his dues, because Alpha Academy really they're lacking. And that's no disrespect. They're just lacking. I see what they are. They know what they are. And I do respect that, but something needs to be happening with them. And he's just so, Gunther is just so extra. Although I do like this in my heels, he did a great job. He did a great job. I ain't gonna front with y'all. I enjoyed that. I really did enjoy that. Put them both in a sleeper hold, but then Jey Uso comes out. You know, he a man of the people. He had to come out and, you know, try to save Otis and Tony South. But the fact that Gunther was barely probably gone and crowd was eating, and I didn't see Jey Uso eating, but Pat McAfee was pointing, he was looking as if he was looking at Jey. The fact that he just instantly went to eat is hilarious to me. But Jey Uso really, he gonna win, and a lot of people are gonna be salty. And we saw in the background when they were in the trainer's room, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller was talking. Basically, Grayson Waller was talking that mess about how nobody believes in Jey. And I hope that there is a moment where Jey's family believes in him. You know, I want there to be somebody that believes in Jey, because Jey Uso has worked hard for this moment, and to have the locker room doubt you, fine. But I hope that other than, like, the thug line, there's nobody in his family that's doubting him. I hope there's somebody that is in his corner, because it's very special. It's a very special moment. Now, Theory, he know ball. Theory knows ball. He started eating. Grayson took a super kick because he don't know better. This was a match. This next match, they went crazy. Lyra Valkyria versus Dakota Kai. This is why we need to give women their time, because when they get into that ring, they get the crowd so invested. Like, there was chanting, "This is awesome," and a holy, like, those are the type of things you get with the women, and they were doing their thing. Dakota Kai, she did a great showing, but called it last week. You know what I'm saying? It was messed up for them to set her up so early, in my opinion. I didn't see Dakota winning against Lyra, and I'm glad she did, because Lyra, I need Lyra to have a valid run, because there's something in her that I love. There's something in her that I love. And I don't feel that with everybody else. So I need her to she's perfect for the IC championship. So this needs to go on. And Ivy Nile, she's taking what Chad Gable said to the heart. And I appreciate that, because Chad Gable hasn't been used to people taking his messages to the heart. And she's trying to get that championship, so when he comes back, they are strapped with gold. So she attacked Lyra Valkyria. Wrong, but I'm intrigued. I'm glad they're going through this story. She actually attacked Lyra and Dakota. You didn't have to attack Dakota like that, because she wasn't even in it. She's not even involved. And you attacking Dakota. That was messed up. You ain't had to do that. I don't know about Sami and KO, because I don't know how it's going to be different. I know it's going to be a great match, but I just don't know how it's going to be different. Now, we've gotten some clarity, because y'all know last week I was wondering how they going to tell what something's done if it's unsanctioned. If they going to give y'all a ref, how is it unsanctioned? I love it. Maybe it just means that it don't matter what happens in this match. Somebody can get ran over and everything's good. Somebody can get, God forbid, somebody get a little sword and I don't know. Maybe, I have no idea. I'm just being extra. I'm being extra, but I really don't know what unsanctioned means for other than no DQ. But I am excited for it. The War Raiders, they came out, and they didn't come out. They jumped American Made, which, yeah. The Creed brothers, I don't want them to have their goal, but they need to fight for it, for real. They need to no trickery, fight for it. Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes had a moment. So, because Cody Rhodes kind of wanted to talk about, you know, where his head is at from Friday, and say that basically this is not a decision only he can make. His whole team, his whole family needs to be involved in the decision, so it's not going to be an easy one. And Seth Rollins comes out and feels a type of way, which very, very Seth Rollins of him. But I'll give Seth Rollins a pass because he did put his body on the line last WrestleMania. He did fight his hardest for Roman Reigns to be dethroned. And for things to be fair, he fought against The Rock and Roman Reigns. But now it seems as if that doesn't matter Cody Rhodes because Cody Rhodes is cool with both of them. Now, I don't think Roman Reigns is cool with Cody Rhodes, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. This right here is very interesting to me. Cody Rhodes actually cooked. He actually cooked Seth Rollins, which I was taken aback. I said, oh, okay, all right. Would this be our corporate champion? If our corporate champion is acting like this, maybe he needs to say yes and sell so. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? If it was me, though, I ain't selling my soul at all. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe that might be the choice for him. Maybe that needs to be his choice. Because I ain't even gonna lie, that cooked him. He said, how you gonna tell me when you over here with a darker heart than I am? Which is valid because not only you were a corporate champion, you were with the Authority, you betrayed Roman and the Shield. Roman got trust issues now. You went over here after Cody Rhodes said he gotta leave, you attacked him. So he gave him his props because he was MVP. But be for real. Don't judge me. And then Seth says that he basically asks if he regrets his decisions, which I do find interesting because he has never showed to Roman himself that he was apologetic over his actions. Instead, he rubs them in Roman's face. So to me, it's very interesting how that dynamic works. But going to Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, I think Seth Rollins is the last person to give Cody Rhodes to pass judgment on Cody Rhodes. So, Elimination Chamber, I'm hoping Cody says yes. Now, the main event of the night, the best match of the night, other than the ending, between Bianca Belair and Naomi versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. This match, I felt, okay, I was getting a little upset because time was running down, and usually they end at 10:30. So I was like, okay, we're not gonna get, is Jay coming back? Because we ain't got enough time. No, Jay didn't come back, which I thought was kind of, alright. Maybe she's come back after WrestleMania because they played a trailer of what happened and why they're upset at Liv and Raquel, but Jay didn't come back. Throughout that match, I'm gonna be real, Naomi was looking real strong, and I appreciate that because they usually like to play her bad. Although every time she is in that ring, she go crazy. This was the match where they really allowed Naomi to shine, and I was so happy for it because she be getting the short end of the stick all the time. Now, there was a moment where Lois was going to win, pull it through, but then Dirty Dom comes out. Why they keep allowing this man to come out? Why is this man always allowed to be near ringside when they know what happens? For real, the ref need to be like, hey, Dom, leave. You have a past record of being weird. Leave. No, but they let Dom be out here and near the ring, which it don't make sense to me. Dominic Mysterio needs to find some business of his own, and he needs a good style bloodline beatdown because I'm tired of this. Naomi was finna win this match. Although I will say solid match. I tell you right now, the women goes crazy, especially Naomi. Liv, Raquel, Bianca, of course they get their props. But Naomi was really showing out because they allowed her to show out. I'm like, why in the world is this man here? Why is he here? Why they keep allowing him to be here? At this point, this is what needed to happen. They need to act as if Dominic Mysterio is KO and beat that man like it's pandemic era. Okay, that's what needs to happen. Meet him in a parking lot. Take him to NXT and beat him up in a parking lot. That's how I'm feeling about Dominic Mysterio. Because why are you here? Don't you have business of your own? But I give my props to the ladies because they had a great match. And now we have new tag team champions, which I am not feeling at all. But I'm having an open mind, and I love to give my respect to Naomi, Bianca, and Jade because they did something amazing with those tag titles, and the sisterhood that was displayed, I loved it. Bianca, no matter what anybody says, it was good for Bianca to be in the tag team division, and I know that due to Bianca being in the tag team division, Bianca, Jade, Naomi, they helped elevate these tag titles. So I hope going forward they get the same type of respect. You know, they get due time. Because if not, why y'all take the titles off of them? So I'm hoping either Naomi or Bianca wins the Elimination Chamber. 100%. I don't need nobody else winning. And I would also love for them to continue on this with the sisterhood. Big Three come back and be stronger than ever. But that was the raw talking. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that main event? That right there, match of the night. And I would like to say and bring it to the table that two of the contenders for match of the year for the women, and honestly, match of the year period for me. Who was involved? Oh, Naomi. Keep that in mind. Keep that right there in mind. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Bye.